Hey guys, I'm sitting here with the lovely, talented Meiko. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Awesome.
Now, you must be so excited because you have a new song out on iTunes, Leave the Lights On.
Yes, I'm very, very excited about it.
Tell me about the song.
Well, I started writing it, I started writing for the record maybe 3 years ago.
Wow.
It's been 4 years in between my first record and this record. And I fell in love and I was writing all these super happy love songs, and I was trying to dig a little deeper, and I wanted to write a song about a secret love affair. So that's the story behind the song.
I like it.
Thank you.
Juicy.
Yeah,
And
scandalous.
I've also seen the music video
Yeah.
for the song, and now you have a love interest in the video.
Yes.
How was it working with them?
It was really cool. They asked me if I wanted them to find me someone, or if I wanted to find someone. I was like, oh, I'll find someone. And
That's cool that they asked you that.
Yeah, I found a friend who was in that show Lie to Me. His name is Brendan Hines, and he's my friend. And I was like, I'll find a friend that's not too awkward to, hug or lay in bed with, because he's not a stranger. I'm not gonna be weirded out by him too much.
That definitely makes it easier.
Yeah. It was cool.
That's so cool that they asked you. Again, I can't get over that.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your new album comes out May 15th, The Bright Side.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What can you tell your fans about the album now?
Well, I've grown a lot since my first record, and I used a little bit more production, a little bit more programming, and I played around with lots of different ideas for songs, and I think I really like it, and I'm really proud of it, and I think it's a natural progression from my first record.
Yeah. Are there any big major differences between this album and your last album?
I think so. Maybe with a little bit more production. It's less sparse, and I wanted to make a few songs that you can move to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that. I played with beats here and
So
there.
will we be hearing some of these songs on the dance floor?
Yeah, I'm actually getting remixes done right now of Leave the Lights On, the single. And Morgan Page did one who is amazing. I love his stuff. And The Crystal Method. And I even have a dubstep remix.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It's really, really cool. It's like boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, whoa, and my voice is over it. And I'm like, this is so cool and weird and like alien music, but it's really cool.
I think that's great. Like, to me, that's like a natural progression. Like getting the remixes and doing stuff that's more upbeat, even though that might not be what you're comfortable with. I think that's great.
Yeah, and it's a whole different crowd of people that listen to that kind of music too. So it's broadening the people who listen to my music. I guess getting it out there.
Now that kind of leads like naturally into the next question I was going to ask you. Like, do you have any collaborations in the pipeline?
I do. I just did a duet with Chris Allen from he won American Idol a couple years ago, and he's putting out a new record, and it's really, really good. They sent me the song, and they're like, "Do you want to do this?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I love him," and the song is really good too. So it's like, "Yes, please."
So you just recorded that?
I did, yeah, a couple days ago.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
and that'll be on his album. Do you know when that's coming out?
It'll be out in May. Yeah, around
same time as
I think the
yours.
same time. Yeah. Around the same
May is
time.
going to be a big month for you.
I know. I'm really happy about it. I'm getting geared up.
How do you get
mentally
geared up?
Well, I'm playing a show in Hawaii in a week and a half, and so I'm staying a couple days before and a couple days after, and I'm just gonna relax and get mentally prepared for the busyness that I know is about to happen.
That's what I was going to say, is if you're going to Hawaii, I hope that you can at least get a little vacation out of it.
I know. Yeah, I'm playing at a resort, and they're like, we can put you here if you want. I'm like, yes, please, I would love that. And so I'm staying at this really awesome place called Turtle Bay, and I'm gonna go snorkeling and surfing and whatever else you do in Hawaii.
That sounds like paradise.
Yeah, it is. I really love it. So.
Okay, I want to switch gears just a little bit. A few years ago, you were featured on Grey's Anatomy, a couple of your songs. What did that do for your fan base and your career?
Well, my fan base was a little non-existent before that. I was a waitress at this music venue around here called the Hotel Cafe.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And they would let me play shows every now and then when I wasn't working. And one of the the music supervisors saw me play at the Hotel Cafe, and they put one of my songs in like the season premiere or something, and everything kind of changed after that. I went on tour. I quit my job as a waitress and went on tour for like 2 years straight. And
wow.
And Perez Hilton wrote about me, and there was a lot of love from iTunes, and everything kind of came together, and yeah, it was awesome.
So it really catapulted your career.
It did. I remember, because I'm friends with Ingrid Michaelson, who had a lot of songs on that show, and I watched her career kind of, go crazy after she was on there, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check, when Facebook was the thing to go to all the time. Not Facebook, MySpace.
Okay.
MySpace. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna check my plays before, like my song plays before the show airs, and I'm gonna check it after. And it was like I don't know, 3 million or something. Like people had just entered the lyrics in Google and found where they could listen to the song, and found it on MySpace, and I just realized how big of a reach TV shows have. Yeah, it was really an amazing experience.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And I love that you mentioned Ingrid Michaelson, because I love her, and actually you remind me a little bit of her.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Which is awesome. And I was going to ask you, who do people compare you to?
I don't get a lot of comparisons. I mean, I guess people are like, oh, you're a girl with a guitar, you're just like Jewel. And I'm like, yeah, just like Jewel.
No.
And I don't know. I guess people do lump girls with guitars into one category, but no one's ever like, you sound, just like this person.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. I'm
Maybe
really
that's
happy
why you're doing
about
so well.
I hope, yeah, maybe, I don't know. So
that's awesome.
I don't want to sound like anyone else. So if any, whatever, I'll just not try to be completely different, but I don't know, people are individuals.
Yeah, and you're just, I feel like you're just being yourself. And if
Yeah.
that's like no one else, then that's a gold mine.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So
Do you have any tour dates planned?
I am going to do a little tour of the Northwest, and probably just start, from there, and be touring for the next couple weeks. Well, maybe a year of just
Hopefully.
doing the States. And I'm supposed to go to Japan in June, and I'm really happy about that because I'm a quarter Japanese and I've never been before. It's like my motherland. And
That's so exciting.
yeah, I'm really, really stoked about that.
To be able to play your music, and then it lets you travel and see the world and see some of your heritage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go where my grandmother's from, Nagoya, and maybe try to find some family members, and I don't know, sleep on some couches and eat a bunch of good food.
So you do have some family in Japan still?
I
you
have
think?
distant relatives, yes, I know I do. I just have to dig in a little bit and
Wow.
find them and be like, hey, how's it going?
Hey.
I'm here, you don't know me.
So people can check out your new song on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
They can watch the new video on YouTube. And then your album will be out May 15th on iTunes as well.
May 15th, yeah.
May 15th. And then where can people see your tour dates?
Just go to meikomusic.com, MEIKO music.com, and at the very top it says tour dates, and you click on that.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Who are you touring with, by the way?
I am doing just a headlining thing first, and then who knows, and anyone and everyone.
How does that work? Do people if someone wants you to tour with them, they're just call you up and say, hey, do you want to come on tour with me?
Yeah, a lot of friends that have records out that are near the release date of mine, they'll get in touch, and yeah, it's kind of just it's the word around the street that someone wants to go on tour, and it's pretty organic the way it happens.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure once your album comes out in May, I'm sure your phone will be ringing off the hook.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us here at Clever Music. I'm so excited for your new single. I know it's going to do so well.
Yeah, it's up on iTunes, so I'm really happy about that.
Well, thank you.
Cool.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want the lights on.